Crypto 101. Amid looming fervor over El Salvador's historic Bitcoin adoption measure, earlier this week we saw cryptocurrency market rallying to its highest level in nearly 4 months, with a slew of altcoins surging to meteoric new highs. Of course, we all expect wild moves on cryptocurrencies. We expect it to generate extraordinary returns. But there's one token whose supernatural rise in the marketplace has taken everybody by surprise. I'm referring to Solana, which is perhaps the hottest blockchain of the moment, soaring more than 260% in the last 1 month. In fact, on Monday, it became the 7th largest cryptocurrency in the world, surpassing the famous Dogecoin. So as investor interest continues to rise, we're here to tell you more about this altcoin.
Solana is a web-scale blockchain that provides fast, secure, scalable, decentralized apps and marketplaces. The system currently supports 50,000 transactions per second and 400 ms block times. The overarching goal of the Solana software is to demonstrate that there's a possible set of software algorithms using the combination to create a blockchain. So this would allow transaction throughput to scale proportionally with network bandwidth, satisfying all properties of a blockchain: scalability, security, and decentralization. The Solana platform was founded back in 2017 by Anatoly Yakovenko along with Eric Williams and Solana CTO Greg Fitzgerald. They created a new process of dealing with traditional throughput problems that existed in the Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains. They hope to create a trustless and distributed protocol that would allow for more scalability. The Sol token is the native currency in Solana's ecosystem. So the token can pass to nodes within the Solana cluster in exchange for running an on-chain program or validating its output. Another use for Sol is to perform micropayments known as lampots. The current circulating supply of Sol is 26 million. The maximum supply of Sol caps at 489 million Sol. Sol also has additional use cases. You can stake the token to earn additional rewards.
The Sol token has jumped almost 4.5 times in price in the last 3 weeks, from $43 on August 15th to breach $190 on the upside on 7 September. Its market cap has grown from $14.6 billion to almost $50 billion compared to $33 billion market cap of Dogecoin. So what makes Solana stand out? First up, Solana claims to support over 50,000 transactions per second with over 200 nodes on the current testnet, making it by far the most performant blockchain network. In comparison, if you look at Bitcoin, which is a proof-of-work-based system, it supports about 5 transactions per second, while Ethereum currently averages around 13 transactions per second. This makes Solana around 10,000 times faster than Bitcoin and 3,800 times faster than Ether. So let's also look at some more factors.
Another unique aspect about the network's performance is that it is achieved without using off-chain or layer 2 solutions, whereas Ethereum is reliant on Polygon's plasma chains and similar scaling solutions. Thus, Solana remains one of the few layer 1 blockchain protocols that is not exposed to the mass exit problem and other risks associated with layer 2 networks. As for fees, the network averages $0.00025 per transaction, which is a fraction of a cent. To put this in perspective, a $1 million transaction would cost about $10 on Solana, whereas the same transaction on Ethereum would cost approximately $300,000, as Ethereum currently averages $6.86 per transaction.
So what's driving Solana's price? First up, Solana's move into NFTs with degenerate apes. Now, the collection of 10,000 apes sold out in less than 10 minutes. At the time of writing, the trading volume had reached over 600,000 Sol. Those sales all needed Sol, which is a big factor that led to price rise. Now, people are also looking for alternatives to Ethereum. Of course, the majority of applications are still built on Ether, but the network seems to be struggling with congestion and high fees. As a result of that, both developers and investors are looking for alternatives. Solana successfully launched a wormhole project. Now, Wormhole offers a way to bridge between different networks. Right now, blockchains are not very good at working with one another, and that's been another stumbling block in terms of growth. According to CoinDesk, projects can now use the Wormhole to move assets between Ether and Solana quickly and cheaply. Some industry watchers have speculated that Solana might announce that it will burn tokens. That means a certain number of coins are removed from the supply, making the remaining ones more scarce and therefore more valuable, driving the prices up. Solana is also quite fast. In fact, it is one of the fastest cryptos on the block right now. It claims to process at least 50,000 transactions per second at a cost of less than $0.01 per transaction. Speed is not everything, but it has been an obstacle for many evolving cryptocurrencies. So time will tell whether Solana is correct in saying it hasn't compromised on security or other factors to reach that speed.
Solana has prioritized smart contracts, which are programs stored on the blockchain that run when predetermined conditions are met and automate agreements so that everyone is certain of the outcome. They cut out any intermediary and speed up the process. This allows Solana to take advantage of the NFT market and DeFi. But other cryptos like Cardano are also planning to enter the smart contract space, so there will likely be increased competition.
It's worth noting that there are some clouds on the horizon. US authorities are talking about stricter DeFi regulation, which could have an impact on a number of projects on Solana's platforms. In addition to that, cryptocurrencies are extremely volatile, as we all know it, and investments that could see heavy losses as well as dramatic gains.